imagine kids on the streets. Imagine, it's heartbreaking, it really is.
But they're not causing trouble. Far from it.
My name is Mikhael-Michael, and I've fundraised for 6 years now.
At an age when most kids look to adults for help and guidance, some kids in Essex County are walking into local organizations with bags and bags of socks, cases of food, care packages for winter, and thousands of dollars to help the most vulnerable in our community.
It makes me so happy to know that I've benefited someone in their life.
At 7 years old, Maya never really knew what poor could look like until her young eyes caught the sight of a desperate man looking for food.
I saw a man looking in the garbage and I was devastated. And when I saw the man, it was like a huge kaboom in my head, these people actually exist.
Broken-hearted, Maya asked her father to buy him a hamburger, so he did. That still didn't satisfy her. She wanted to do more. As she looked down at her apple slices in her Happy Meal, she knew she could.
Then I said, well, I have apples at home. I can always eat apples, but how about this poor man? He doesn't get these kind of healthy fruits.
So Maya gave him the apples and decided that she was going to do something to make a difference.
I started thinking about it and I said, why don't we do a lemonade stand to help these people?
She came up with a plan, gathered some friends, and got corporate sponsors to support her.
McDonald's had orange juice for us, Silverstein donated lemons, Fred's Farm Fresh donated lemons, and then so the lemons we hand squeezed ourselves at home. We were about 20 kids and each one on a table trying to squeeze the lemons by hands. It was a lot of work, but it's worth it.
Over the past 5 years, Maya's friends became a group of young philanthropists who have embarked on a mission to change the world, one glass of lemonade at a time. They have raised tens of thousands of dollars and collected thousands of canned goods so far.
It's good to take the generous and helpful path because it's not only helping them, but it's also a learning experience for yourself.
Maya is best known for her annual lemonade stand, but her charity goes far beyond the lemonade. She and her group help anyone they feel needs awareness, funds, and companionship.
Like any day, I'll just be sitting around and I'll be like, today I want to make a difference, and I'll call someone and I'll tell them, we're ready to do something. We're ready to help you guys.
Kids continue to join Maya's friends. Some have gone off to do their own thing, and others have started helping causes in Essex County, such as We Care for Kids. Mostly funded by corporate donors, We Care for Kids started harnessing the power of youth philanthropy. They recently implemented a child-run lemonade campaign, the Lemonade Brigade, that raised $20,000 last year.
It's such a powerful image when you see little kids out there either setting up lemonade stands or hot chocolate stands.
We Care for Kids is not the only organization recognizing the contributions from children. Christine Wilson Furlonger from Street Help says, "You cannot put a price on the contributions made by children." She is proud of their efforts.
It's very important for the children in our community to get involved. The real reason is once they start understanding philanthropy at such a young age, it's going to carry with them for the rest of their lives.
According to Maya, the biggest obstacles children face is lack of support, especially from parents.
Adults have to support the youth fundraisers because if it's not them that support us, who's going to support us?
Liz Bacon, a recent recipient of the Mayor's Award for Fundraising, has been organizing events for years. Her superhero takeover raises tens of thousands of dollars every year at its sold-out events for cystic fibrosis. Bacon was more than thrilled to introduce and mentor her son Joey in philanthropy when he showed interest at the age of 5.
My name is Joey Nemi, and I've been fundraising for 5 years. The person who got me involved in fundraising was my mom.
Joey has been on the planning committee for the Superhero Takeover for 5 years, gaining experience and learning what it takes to put on a fundraiser.
I asked her if I could be a part of it, and she said, for sure.
After a recent diagnosis of epilepsy, Joey has now added a second fundraising committee to his resume, organizing and speaking at walks and raising money.
We're helping them so we can collect money to give it to the charity. We help raise money and spread awareness.
Bowling shoes on his feet, Joey picks up his ball, walks up to the line, and releases, waiting to see if all the pins fall down at the annual Strikeout Epilepsy event. Among the bowlers are familiar faces from Joey's previous events. They gather to find support in each other. Many of these bowlers know Joey and have heard him tell his story in public before.
I did a speech. There's like a ton of people at the Epilepsy Rock. Like a lot of families were walking and running for their son or daughter or mother who have epilepsy.
Joey is proud to hand over those checks.
You're just like, how much money did you get from that?
Youth in Essex County are finding creative ways to support the causes they believe in. Charities are blown away at their efforts, and members of Parliament are recognizing these young philanthropists with awards.
When people come into my office and they need help, I know that there are people out in the community, young people, who are doing this work to help them.
I think the most important thing that I get out of this is learning that others are not always as fortunate as us, and we have to help them. I want every kid to realize that we can make a difference in the future because we are the future.
For Media Plex News, I'm Lori Harrison.